guys, so can you tell what video I am doing today by the ears? I am recording my Disney Florida haul. I've recorded a couple of other videos today, so if you've not seen those already, make sure you search my channel for them. I am doing a non-Disney Florida haul, a Bath & Body Works haul, and a book haul, as well as this one. So those will be up on my channel at some point, either before or after this. And then also make sure you check out all my vlogs if you've just stumbled across this video. I vlogged pretty much the entire 3 weeks of our trip in Florida. There's both Disney stuff and non-Disney stuff. We did stay off property, so check out those videos if you like them. Hit the subscribe button because more will be rolling out. And yeah, I'm gonna get cracking. We will start with clothing. There's clothing, homeware, I've got Disney pins, so a lot of stuff. There's a couple of like small shop stuff that I want to include as well, and I will probably start with those. So the first items I got were from a small shop called Amy's Small World, and I purchased these before we went away and got them to be delivered. My parents were going out the week before us, so they took them in for us, and I got these 3 pouches. I only ended up using 2. The one I didn't use was this little coin purse. I thought I would, but I didn't. But you could put coins or pins in here, and this is the purple Park Icons print. So she basically specialises in these clear bags. And then I got 2 of the larger clear bags. These are the ones that fit like 3 or 4 pairs of ears in them. So that's like the size of them. This has got the mini bows on it. And then again I got the Park Icons print. As you can see, this has got some stuff in it, but for Parks I'd put this in Darren's backpack. It's a little bit wider than his backpack, so I had to smush it in a little bit. But I put like an extra pair of clothes for us in there. I could put extra ears, and it's really good because it's gonna less likely all get wet if there's a real downpour. So yeah, you can fit maybe 3 or 4 pairs of ears in there and some t-shirts. They're quite large in size. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in Amy's Small World. I did mention them in my small shop video that I did before we went away. So if you want to see more like Disney small shop Etsy shops, head over to that video again. I will try and remember to link it down below. But that was those ones. And then the other small shop I purchased from was called Walt's Wardrobe, and I think again I mentioned it in the previous video. I did end up wearing both of these tops whilst we were away. This is the Hollywood Studios top. This is in like the Universal Studios like 90s print, but it's like a combination of Universal and Disney. So I wore that one day in Hollywood Studios, and again I will link it down below so you've got prices and all that. And then the other one I got, I think this one was in the sale. This is like the Main Street girl with the balloon and the castle. I think this was a collaboration tee, and I got extra small in both of them because they do run a little bit large. So those were those that I got. And now the other thing I will just quickly show you is Disney. It's Disney licensed, and I believe I got it from Walmart. So I thought I'd show you this. These are a pair of pyjamas that I bought, and I don't think these were very expensive at all. So these are the shorts. They did also have like long pyjama bottoms as well, but I need a couple more pairs of shorts, and then I could also wear them when we're away. And then the t-shirt, I'm not as big a fan of the t-shirt. It's a bit like too tight for what I like, but it's fine anyway. And it's like a t-shirt style just with Mickey on it, so I thought that was cute. I'd say it was no more than like $10–12 for both of them probably, so I got those from Walmart. I'm gonna carry on with the clothing just because it's all here in front of me, and then I can grab the bag of the other stuff. We were annual pass holders this year. I mean, we still are. So we got pretty much 20% off most of the things you'll see, except for at the outlets. They don't do the discount at the outlets. So the first thing I got was this Food and Wine Festival top. I'm yet to wear this. This was $29.99 plus our 20% discount. This is one you could only get if you're a pass holder, and it's got the countries all around, like their significant landmarks, and then you've got Chef Mickey and Minnie. I believe this was the first year that Chef Minnie was included, I think. And I loved the design this year. As you can see, we got quite a bit of Food and Wine Festival items, but I loved this top, and I got it in an extra, oh no, just a small. I don't think they had an extra small, but it's quite like a long t-shirt. So I got that. Skipping over to the outlets, I got 3 tops and a Spirit jersey. So let's start with the tops. These were really inexpensive. They were like $9, I think. I'm not sure whether these were kids or adults, but I got this one. This was in a size medium, and this is Mickey's Balloon Makers, and I just thought that was cute. Whether I wear it as like a t-shirt just to lounge in at home, or if I wear it one day to the parks. I think I was a little bit swept up in the fact that there's such a hype around the outlets at the moment, and I was like, oh, it's only like $12 for a Disney t-shirt, I must get it. Because to be honest, if it was full price I probably wouldn't have paid for it, but I quite like the style of it, so, and like the retro feel in it, and these are actually really quite soft t-shirts. So I got that one. The next one I got is probably going to be a pyjama top, I would have thought. I got this one in a size small, and this is like all the Disney treats. So you've got cupcakes, you've got popcorn, you've got the candy apples, you've got Dole Whip, churros, pretzels, Mickey waffles. You've got it all on there, and this really was quite a foodie trip for us, so I quite like that. I think that one was the one that was $9.99. And then the other one I got, again in a medium, this says Skyway to Fantasyland, and this was like my nod to the Skyliner that we went on. They did have some Skyliner merch, but they didn't have a lot of it, to be honest, and I thought, well, this is a fraction of the price, so I might as well get this one. Again, I don't know if I'd necessarily buy it if it was full price, but because it was cheap, I got it. And then this one, again, not something I'd buy full price, but because it was cheap and I loved the colour of it, I knew I had to get it. This is a Spirit jersey, and they had a couple of Spirit jerseys while we were there, but this was the one that really spoke to me, and I saw it in someone's video that they did of the outlets, and I was like, if that's there, I really want to get it. And it was. I think because it's a cruise line item, it's probably not been as popular as if it was just like a Walt Disney World item. And I did go a little bit crazy on Spirit jerseys, not gonna lie, this trip, but I saw this and I'm not bothered the fact that it says Disney Cruise Line. I might go on a cruise line one day and be able to wear it, but it is this purple Spirit jersey, and I don't know if you can see, but it fades to like a lighter, almost like a periwinkle sort of tanzanite colour. That's what this reminds me of. It's like a tanzanite ring with all the different colours in it. So that's what it looks like. It's got the embroidered like Mickey of the Seas on the front. It's not embroidered, it's like puffy glitter. And then on the back it says Disney Cruise Line. If I can get that. Well, there we go. So yeah, I'm not bothered it says that it's Cruise Line. Let me see how much this was, because it was a pretty good price. It was originally $64.99 and I got it for $22.99. So occasionally they do put Spirit jerseys in at the outlets. They've definitely been increasing the good merch that they're putting in there. I know they've just put in the Halloween ones, so definitely a place to check out. I then have 2 more Spirit jerseys. First one is probably my favourite, and I've already stained it with my foundation, so it needs to go in the wash. And this is the Arendelle Aqua Spirit jersey. I actually fluctuated in my sizes. Some of these are extra small and some of them are small. So the one I got from Disney Cruise is an extra small, this is a small, and then the one I'm about to show you after is an extra small. So I found it really difficult to decide what sizing I wanted. I think either's fine. So like I said, I'm like an 8 to a 10, so I could get away with either. It just depends how loose a fit you want. But this is the sparkly Arendelle Aqua one. I love it. These are actually my first Spirit jerseys I've ever got. This is the logo. I will admit I do prefer the Disneyland in California design of a Spirit jersey, but Walt Disneyland is like my home park, so I had to go for it. So I got this. I took some pictures of me in front of the castle in this, and it looked super cute. And then on the back, again, it's all lovely and sparkly. I loved the colour. Even though the glitter's in it, it doesn't really feel itchy when you wear it, which I like. The inside doesn't have the glitter, it's just on the outside. So yes, got that, and we got one for my cousin as well, so we'll be twins. And then the other one I got, this one I actually again pre-ordered through a like a Disney shopper. So there's a couple of people who do Disney shop and things like that. As far as getting this, I think I just paid normal price plus postage. I don't think there was a fee on top, probably because they're pass holders, so they get a discount anyway on it, so they're already making money, I think. But I don't remember there being a fee added on top. But I asked for this and some pins because I didn't know if they were going to sell out or not by the time we got there. You know, it was late October, you're halfway through, so I didn't want to miss out on it. And this is the Food and Wine Spirit jersey. And this is half pink, half grey, and I really liked it. I couldn't find anyone wearing them. And you've got the Epcot Food and Wine Festival little logo with all the little cakes. And on the back is what really sold it. You've got Minnie with all her cupcakes, and it says everything is better with sprinkles. So it's a slightly different Spirit jersey, but I really liked it. I love tie-dye, I loved the glitter and the whole theming of the Food and Wine Festival this year, so I couldn't pass that up, and they were the original prices. So obviously I could have got my annual discount because these were still there when we went, but I didn't want to risk it. So I only got the pass holder discount on the Arendelle Aqua one. So firstly, I'll show you, we did get one of the Epcot reusable bags. This was actually the only reusable bag we got. I think in the future I would like to get a Disney Springs one because I like the design of that. This is the medium one, so I'm just going to try and set it down next to me. Stay. Okay. I'm just going to go for the first thing and just pull them out. So we did the Remy's Hide and Squeak, which is at Epcot, and it's only on during the Food and Wine Festival, so it still might be on depending on when I get this video up. But it's a scavenger hunt they have every year, and you go around, you find these tiny little Remys. I'll insert a picture of one that I took. These tiny little Remys, which are usually way up high somewhere, and they're holding a fruit or vegetable, and you have a map and you have to put the stickers corresponding to whatever vegetable he's holding. This was actually pretty tricky for some of them, considering it's, you know, a great activity for kids and it's probably marketed for kids more. It was really hard, and some of them are really high up and you can hardly see, and we got some mixed round and we had to look for hints and things. But we did do it. Whether you complete it correctly or not, you can still get the souvenir prize at the end. And like I said, it was halfway through the season and they still had all 4 of the souvenir prizes left. And what they were this year was these cups. I obviously got the mini one, so this is the mini one. And on the back it says taste your way around the world. It's just like a souvenir cup really. It's nothing, like it's not high quality obviously because they're giving them away for free. I can't remember how much it was to do the Remy Hide and Squeak. I feel like it was $6.99. That could be way too low. If I can find the price of it I will link it. But there was the choice of Minnie, Mickey, Figment and Remy. They're sort of the 4 main characters of the Food and Wine Festival, so I was pretty pleased with that. I don't know how well it will last up. On the bottom it says Epcot Food and Wine Festival 2019. She did say this is a hand wash only type of job and just to be really careful with it, so I don't know if I'll actually use it or if it's just going to be some decoration. But we got that, and it was a fun little extra activity to do if you want to do something with the kids. Maybe if you've done the KidCot passport before, or I mean you don't even have to be a kid to do it because we found it quite difficult anyway, so that was just a fun thing we could do as we went round the different countries. The next thing, can you tell what it is? This was Darren's pick, and he envisions this, I guess, being on our dining room table. This is the Jingle Bell Glow Necklace. I mean, it's not quite my taste because it's very traditional colours, and our theme is pretty like grey and silver when it comes to Christmas. I won't pull the tag out. Oh, I don't need to, it already lights up. So that is what it looks like. There's different settings. Obviously you can wear them around the park, but Darren wants this as like decoration in the house, so I'm going to put that down because that's very noisy. The next thing, this is from Walmart, and this is something that we have been looking to get for a while, and we just happened to get the Disney one. This is a spoon rest. This is part of the Jerry Lee collection. Again, it probably was only like $4 or $5, and this is the one that we picked out because it's quite neutral, and it's just going to sit to put our spoons on and things when we're cooking. So yeah, we got that. So that was like our handy homeware item that we bought. So Darren picked this out. This is the Starbucks tumbler. He got it at the one on Main Street in Magic Kingdom, but it does represent all the different parks. So I'm not quite sure what this little orange bit is, if I'm honest. So you've obviously got the Epcot ball, you've got the castle, you've got the Tower of Terror, and you've got the Tree of Life. What is this? Is this supposed to be Disney Springs maybe? I'm not quite sure. If you know what that is, leave me a comment down below. I think this was about $20. I can't remember if we got pass holder discount or not in Starbucks. I like to think we did, but it's just worthwhile asking everywhere because they literally make it up as they go along where you get discounts as far as restaurants and quick service places, because they do say that you only get discount in sit down restaurants. My parents went to one of the sit down restaurants in France and said, no, we only do it at lunchtime. You don't get pass holder discount for dinner time. So they went to customer service and they pretty much admitted they make up as they go along, especially with food carts. It's pick of the luck if they're going to give you discount or not. It's ridiculous. But that was Darren's pick, so he'll be pleased now that he can actually use this because I've been saving it for this video. Next two things we got were free, in the sense that you had to visit Epcot 4 times in the Food and Wine Festival, and then you could pick up these pass holder coasters. We did obviously visit 4 times. I'm going to try and get them out to show you. This is what they look like. They're just wood coasters. I mean, they're pretty cute. They're quite light. They're not the greatest of high quality. They are, you know, pretty light, and the etching on them isn't that deep. But as a free gift, it's pretty cute. So we got 2 of those. My parents got 1 each as well. So we've got 4 sets of coasters. We brought ours obviously back with us. They left them out in Florida. Not quite sure what we'll do with them, if we'll actually use them. So throughout the seasons at Walt Disney World, you can get annual pass holder magnets. They change them periodically. We've had a couple in the past. This is actually one that they've done. It must have been quite a while ago. We had a couple of these on our fridge in Florida, and my dad was like, you might as well take one back with you as well, so we got that one. I really wanted the Minnie Mouse version that you could get at Epcot this year. There were 2 that you could get at Epcot, and they ran through the Food and Wine Festival, and the mini one stopped literally, I think, days before we were due to get there, and I didn't think they'd have any more, but they did, and they ended up giving us both. So not only did we get the Minnie Mouse one, which I love, we also got the Remy one. So they'll be going on our fridge. The Remy one is a little bit smaller. Like, yeah, a little bit smaller. But I really like the mini one, and I'm glad that they were giving it to us. We didn't even have to ask, they just gave us both. But I know later on, like a week or so later, I did only just see them giving out the Remy one, so they're probably all sold out now. I've got some other little freebie bits, just a little map from Hollywood Studios. We got these glasses from we did the Frozen Ever After dessert party that's at Epcot. I did film it, it'll be in our vlog, so hit subscribe if that's not already up. You want to wait until that one comes up. And you have a really good place for the fireworks, and they give you these Frozen little 3D glasses, and you basically put them on, and you can't you can just sort of see that little grid design. It basically makes all the fireworks and lights look like snowflakes. I didn't actually put these on at all for the whole show. I was too like engrossed in taking photos and enjoying the fireworks. But apparently it was quite cool to see them all with snowflakes, so I've kept them in case we ever go to another fireworks show, or just like even look at our Christmas lights. She said it was pretty good, so got those. So we have another little ornament here. This I believe is Darren's pick of an ornament. These were $19.99 and you get a set of 2 ornaments. Woody looks slightly scary, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but let me show you. So these are the ones he got. So it's a Toy Story set of 2 and they're like on jingly balls. So you get the Woody and then you get the Buzz. These were Darren's contribution. I couldn't deny him of having something because I've got like a Mary Poppins one on the tree. So that was the one that he decided. So it's $20, so like £10 per ornament, or $10. So that was the one that he picked out, and obviously we got our annual discount anyway. So that more than like, between that and paying for our parking, it more than like made up for the cost of it and the amount that we went. Another ornament that we got. This again was slightly Darren's idea, but I like this one a little bit better. This is the mini food and wine one. On the little ribbon it says Epcot Food and Wine Festival 2019, and then you've got a little mini and she's holding a little slice of cake and she's very cute. She does have a little bit of like marking on her, like where like the paint's gone funny. That was, I mean, Darren picked it out, so I probably would have paid a bit closer attention to that, but anyway, it's nice. And she's like quite lightweight. All of these are fairly lightweight, so they're not gonna, we do have some Disney ornaments that are super heavy, and by the looks of it you can actually like clip this off. So if you just wanted to sit her out, I don't know if she would stand from her shoes, but you can just keep her as a little ornament. One more ornament somewhere in here which I will find. That's pins. I'm gonna save pins till last in case you're not a pin person. This feels like the other ornament that we got. This was our little joint decision one. This is one really I picked out, but it's a cute little gingerbread Mickey. I think he's super cute, and he's quite light, and he was $16.99, so more expensive than like the duo set that you get with the other ones, but he's very cute and I can't wait to put him on our tree. We're down to the last couple of items. Oh, got some little foodie items in here. These are the Rice Krispie treats. Oh, I love these. We've been holding out eating these because then after we've eaten them we know our Disney magic's over. This was our little Remy's hide and squeak map, and then we also got, I haven't got the price of it, but we got the food and wine little travel set of knives and fork. We did use it a bit going around. We didn't use it as much as we should have. We need to really get in the habit of it, but I will take these to work because there is always a shortage of cutlery at our work, so I'll take those with me, and I just thought it was quite cute, so we got that. We'll leave probably one of my favourite things till last, but we managed to find the Hanukkah selection at Disney Springs in the Christmas shop. They had it in quite a few different places throughout the resorts, but that was like the main place I guess you could find them. There was a selection maybe of like 5 different Hanukkah things. The only things we didn't get was like the salt and pepper and the blanket, I believe, because it would have been too big to bring home, even though I did really like it. So we got the Hanukkah tea cloths. If you don't know, we celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas in our household. So we got these were $21.99, and I had seen the lady that actually designed these. I saw it on Instagram, and I do really quite like the design. It says light laughter and latkes on it, and that is what it looks like. So you get 2, you get the one with Mickey and Minnie, and then you get one that's like an all over print design with like a dreidel and different things, presents. These are purely decorative. I've told Darren already he is not to use them. Then got these Hanukkah banners, and these are $24.99. I'll open them up to show you, but I got these in mind not only as decoration, but I thought when we have kids one day, this is a really cute little idea that we can use to almost feel like an advent calendar for Hanukkah. So it comes with 8 pouches all stringed together like so. Are we starting the right way? No, we're not. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and they're like little pouches that I don't know if they draw string or not. No, I think they're just pouches, and you could put, you know, a little chocolate or a little like money in, or a little gift. And I think especially when you've got young children, I think that's really cute, but also it's just nice Hanukkah decor, and you don't get much of it, let alone Disney Hanukkah decor. There was a tray that they had at the outlets for a period of time, but they weren't there when we went, which I was kind of bummed about because I did really want to get it. It was like a blue plate in the shape of a dreidel, but we ended up getting this plate. So again, this is this season's. Let me unwrap it for you. And this is like a latke donut plate. This was $24.99, and I just thought it was really cute, and it's something we're going to have in our family now for years to come. So that was the little Hanukkah items I got. We were there probably a bit too early for all of the Christmas and Hanukkah decor. You know, we left the 8th of November, so it was trickling in, especially at Disney, and in like Target and Walmart and that. But I think if we were there a couple more weeks, we would have been in full-fledged of Disney and Hanukkah stuff, and they were starting to get like some Hanukkah jumpers and things like that, but we had to resist because we'd already bought this. So that was those bits that I got. Final item I got was one of my big purchases, and it was this Loungefly backpack. As soon as I saw this was released, I knew I wanted to get it, and then I thought, well, maybe I won't get it, but as soon as I saw it in person, I was like, with that and the Spirit jersey, I was like, I need. This is like the Park Icons bag. It's like all tie-dye. It's really, really cute. I believe, what are they, like $69.99, I think. I just found this the perfect park bag. I could fit everything I wanted in it. Darren did carry some stuff, like bigger stuff, when he took his backpack, but day to day, going around shops and all things like that, I wore this one, and I got loads of compliments on it, both in the parks and outside of Disney as well. And it's not like bam Disney in your face. I don't know how much I'm gonna wear it now we're not in Florida, but this is definitely a bag I will take back and wear at the parks because I really enjoyed it. So yeah. So I very nearly forgot the pins, so let's show you these. So it was a combination of Food and Wine Festival and then other pins that I have pre-ordered or whatnot. So let's start with the Food and Wine Festival. Like I said, these were all pre-ordered through that same shop, shopping person as I got my Spirit jersey. So this is the Pooh and Piglet one. This is a limited edition pin. I think that says 4,000. This is $17.99. They still did have this pin when we were there. So this is what it looks like. And then it's got Pooh and Piglet on a chair, and they're sort of sliding towards the honey. I love Pooh and Piglet, so I knew I had to get that one. The next one I got was a limited release. I don't think this was there when we went, so I'm glad that I picked up. This was $15.99. This was a pass holder exclusive, and that's what it looks like. It's like grey with some rose gold element to it. And then this is actually a little spinner, and it spins and shows you all the different country little landmarks. So really liked that one. And then this one I think was still there when we went, but I'd got it anyway, so that was fine. And again, this is $15.99. This is a limited release, and this was sort of the main Food and Wine Festival logo, and like the main pin for the event. So that was that one. I then got this pin I had purchased from a seller on Instagram, I think a couple months back, and I was like, can you hold it for when we're in Florida and send it to us there? It'll be a lot cheaper. And she did. So this was actually part of the Fairy Tales collection that happened back in end of August, start of September, around that time at Epcot, and it was all about like Disney animals and sidekicks, this year at least. And I knew I wanted this pin. It was part of a 4-pin set, and they were able to separate them. This is a pin of limited edition of 250, and this is Rover, the dog, and it is the dog from the Carousel of Progress. His name is escaping me right now. Is it Jim? I can't quite remember, but I had to get this pin for my Carousel of Progress collection. I think it's super cool. So well, that was that one, and it's like a pin on pin element, if you can see that. So got that one. I then got two from Walmart, and I can't find the Minnie Mouse one that goes with this. These are more like lapel style. So what I mean by that is they've got this backing as opposed to the actual pin backing. Although these are done by Disney, I don't know if you'd be able to trade this in the park. I know you can trade some of those pins in the parks because they've got the same backing. They've got the Mickey head backing on them, but I don't know if you could trade this one. But I got the Mickey and the Minnie one, and these to me are like the little heads they have on their post boxes at their houses that they've got. They've now only got them at Disneyland in the Toontown bit, but they used to obviously have them in Florida as well, and that's just what it reminded me of. But I thought they were super cute, small little pins. These were $3.97 each, so I got those. The other pin I got was this one. This is a Christmassy one. This is the Price Silver. I can't remember what silver is, but I just thought it was really cute. I tend not to get seasonal pins anymore, but I can bust this one up. This has Mickey, and he's feeding these little reindeers. How cute is that? Ignore my nails, by the way. I had to take my nice nail polish off for work, and look how cute, and it's like a little bit sparkly. And then the final pin I got, I actually got two because I'm going to trade one of them, but I knew I wanted to get this. I ended up getting it at the pin trading station at Epcot, and this is part of the Magic of Honor series. So they've been doing all these medals that are related to different attractions. So I think they had like Jungle Cruise, I think It's a Small World is coming out next month, but this was the October one, and it is the Great Movie Ride. You very rarely see pins of the Great Movie Ride, so I knew this was one that I wanted to get. And it's got Saucer Mickey on it, and you know, the little sign that's very infamous, and you've even got their little footprints that you'd see outside the theatre, and it just comes on a nice the overall like medal design I'm not overly thrilled about, but just with the fact that it's the Great Movie Ride, I knew I had to get it, and it's definitely one that will stay in my collection. So I do have one that I will be either selling or trading. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll let you know if it's still available or not. But these were $17.99. That, I believe, is all we got from Disney and all the Disney related items. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. We had such a lovely time. Like I said, if you've not already checked out our vlogs, head on over to that playlist. I'll link it down below, and also hit subscribe to see the future vlogs that are still to come. We have 3 whole weeks of vlogs, both at Disney and like off property, doing other stuff in Florida. So yeah, we had a lovely time, and make sure you check out all my other Florida haul videos, and yeah, we will see you soon. Bye guys.